I think people maybe are getting more forgiving on, or they're just numb to all of it. You think?
Well, that's the word I was going to use. Are they more forgiving, or have they become more numb?
Well, yeah.
And when we talk about this, you and I are talking about it from the standpoint of personalities, certainly that I have worked with, and because you have been on television. But from that standpoint, that's one thing. But John Q. Public out there, and I hear it, and I read it, and I see it on social media, day in and day out. All John Q. Public is saying, well, wait a minute. If that had been me, I would have been held accountable for this, and I would have been locked up, and I would have been asked to pay X number of dollars. And how come these other people haven't? So this is what this is what we're seeing on the air. And it's so interesting you mentioned the morning show with Jennifer Aniston, because my brother-in-law said, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do this. And my sister said, how did you even survive that world? Yeah. And I said, I just shut up. I never said anything. I never got
kind of like that in any working situation. Somewhat, you have to know what to keep to yourself. I think the people who end up having problems in the workplace sometimes share too much information about themselves, and then they become friends with people, and then people get promoted.
There are no secrets anymore. You can't keep any secrets. People know. It's the old song, who's zooming whom? It's a Zoom, but who's zooming who?
But it's one of the things I remember with my daughters, when if they had people being difficult in the workplace, one of the pieces of advice, I just don't share your personal stuff at work. You just don't, because you think people are your friends, and then later you don't know if they're your boss, then they know it, and then they have to not, it's never good. It's too bad it has to be that way. But I think sometimes it's better to keep a little of, the really private stuff, definitely. But I think you have to keep somewhat of a distance. And you know how I am about online, how little even talking this is more than I ever want to talk. I know. I don't talk politics. I don't talk religion. I don't, because everybody has such strong opinions, and I think they're entitled to their side. But I think that we've got such strong bias, and confirmation bias that has reinforced whatever it is that we want to hear, that it can make people very upset to hear anything, even if you have good intentions. They may take it if you don't. You know what I mean?
When push comes to shove, and you can only hire one person, and there are 10 people in the pool for possibilities, the backbiting and the squashing down of somebody else occurs. And I just want to be out of that. I just want to be out of that. I want to be appreciated for the content that I bring. But that's never the case. And this is why we're talking about that now. That is never the case. You are not a solo content contributor without anything else. The moment that your colleagues are looking at what your house looks like and starts to rate, and they start to rate you on the plants that you need and the pictures that you should hang up and all of that, that privacy has gone out the window.
Yep. Well, I think that is a good place to end. And, as soon as I sound like I'm hanging up with somebody, I usually have somebody wake up and start to jump up and give me kisses.
Oh!
So I'm going to pretend like this is over, just to show you what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. It was really great doing the show, and we'll just talk to you later. Do you see?
She's moving her. Oh no.
Yeah. This is the beginning. Okay.
She heard me. Okay.
Yeah, she heard me say it's over. Okay.
Oh no, she's walking back and forth and
she's waiting to jump up on me. And she will.
Luna, want to go hiking again? Did we have hiking fun yesterday?
Gilda, Loon.
Yes. Did you see her grab my arm again in your car yesterday?
Huh? Oh, did she?
she grabbed my arm again. Please stay here. Please stay here. So,
Yeah. Can you come up and say hello to people?
hi.
Can you come up and say hi? Oh, this is,
Oh,
and
Luna.
she's Hollywood worthy.
Oh, yes, Luna, how
She's a
cute you
flicker.
are. Good morning, Loon.
She makes her appearance whenever I say goodbye. So if I have like Zoom sessions where,
This is amazing.
yeah, that's when she'll come up. Now she
I
realizes,
saw,
they're not actually over, so that's why she went back to sleep.
this is what I saw.
Yeah.
No Luna. And then you said, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And as soon
She
as
knows
that
my wrap up.
little white body, go back, come forth, go back, come forth, trying to decide, should I be participating now?
And when I'm on my other camera, that works because you wouldn't see her, you know,
Oh.
but this one, you'll see the red ball behind me and her coming up. But when I do like these practice runs, like I got one tomorrow for the Forbes talk. Now that you and I are both at Forbes, you know, yeah, I got that talk to give. Yeah, she will do that if she's in the room at the end. No one will know she's here, and then I'll say goodbye, and then she'll get up and she'll give me a big bite on the face.